Our weekend plan. All right, U.S. Drought Monitor came out yesterday. This is the most recent run of the Drought Monitor, and even with some recent rainfall, still our spots are southern spots either under a severe or extreme drought conditions. And I wasn't expecting much change because a lot of the southern spots down towards Racine, Kenosha, Lake Geneva haven't seen much rainfall over the last couple weeks, while locations from Milwaukee into the north have fared a little bit better. All right, in Waukesha, 52 degrees this morning, clear skies, and it's a live look downtown Milwaukee where we have a temperature of 58 degrees. Really comfortable outside this morning. You got temperatures in the 50s, 54 in Sheboygan, 54 in Burlington. The dew points are currently in the lower 50s, 52 in Whitewater, 53 in Kenosha. I was just thinking of this, Vince, and this is the middle of the weather forecast, so I'll make it quick. Has anybody checked with George Webb if they're actually still doing it?
No, they're on the hook for it. Yeah, I think the sign's still up. So
they're always up?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Dew point cast. What if they were like,
up
no?
to them? No, they can't.
All right, Saturday into Sunday, we're going to have dew points climbing into the 60s. Going to start to feel humid, and definitely by Monday, we're talking lower 70s for dew points on Monday. That's getting pretty sticky. All right, last refreshing day today. The weekend we start heating up, and some storms will be possible on Monday. As we take a look here across the Midwest, we have high pressure in place, and that high pressure is going to keep our weather quiet until Monday. Now, it's late Monday that we do have that chance of showers and storms. So future forecast in the meantime, looking good. Maybe a little cloud cover at times this morning, but eventually sunny skies, looking good through the day today. Look at the wind arrows. By later on tonight, starting to shift out of the west. That's going to draw in a lot of hot air that is out towards the northern plains, North Dakota 90s today, and we'll start to see some of those 90s as we head into Sunday, maybe even tomorrow afternoon. A few spots close to 90. Your forecast for today, mostly sunny, 72 for a high in Milwaukee, 78 degrees inland. We'll change up the scenery for tonight. Maybe you're doing some camping. Down to 60 degrees inland, 50s, clear and quiet. Here's your 7-day forecast as we head into the big holiday weekend. 92 on Sunday, the 4th of July, 90 on Monday with a chance of storms late, chance of storms on Tuesday, and a chance of storms on Wednesday as we fall back into the 70s. Adriana Mendez is monitoring traffic and also a big weekend up at Road America.
Yeah, big weekend here at Road America. NASCAR Cup Series returns to this track for the first time since the 1950s. So a lot of people are going to be here this weekend. Now, as your morning commute goes, there is a crash, I-43 traveling southbound. You've got a right lane block between exit 54 and exit 50. Speeds are a little bit slow on those southbound lanes. You're looking at about 45 miles per hour approaching that crash, so add on some additional time. Now, there are no other issues across the interstate system, not even seeing those typical delays that we normally see out on I-41 traveling northbound, so that's good news for you guys who are heading out for your morning drive. I-43 at State Street, traffic definitely picking up this morning, but once again, drivers are able to move on smoothly with no issues. Here's a look at some drive times. Kenosha to the Mitchell interchange, 21 minutes. Moving on up from Marquette to the Grafton area, you're looking at about 18 minutes. And then finally, from Gorky's Corner to American Family Field, that is an 11-minute drive. Now, as I mentioned, Road America, a lot of people are going to be up here for that NASCAR Cup Series. Other places people are expected to flock to this weekend are beaches. Now, the Coast Guard is expecting, with the warm weather and the holiday weekend, to see massive crowds out on beaches this weekend. That's why they are encouraging safety in a national campaign called Operation Dry Water.
The 4th of July weekend is one of the busiest weekends for the United States Coast Guard in Milwaukee. Lieutenant Philip Gertler says a majority of their calls for assistance happens during the summer months.
Coming up, obviously, is 4th of July. We're expecting massive numbers on the water.
Lieutenant Gertler says this year he has seen an uptick in the number of cases, from law enforcement calls to pollution to search and rescue. As of the week of June 21st, the Coast Guard had 500 cases. 400 of those were assisting people in distress in the water.
And had we not been there, the situation would have deteriorated into a situation where those lives would have been in immediate danger. And we have 72 lives saved, which is saying that without direct Coast Guard intervention, unfortunately, those people would have passed on.
To help keep people safe during this 4th of July weekend, the Coast Guard and local law enforcement agencies are participating in Operation Dry Water, looking for those violating boating under the influence laws.
This is a major concern every year.
According to the National Association of State Boating Law Administrators, alcohol is a leading contributing factor in fatal boating accidents. Lieutenant Gertler says choosing not to drink and operate a boat is critical for everyone's safety.
We've seen many cases where boats colliding both with the other vessels in the water, and also like dry docks.
He says if you're going to be out on the water this weekend, safety should be your #1 priority. Lieutenant Gertler suggests these few tips.
First off is being prepared, making sure that you have a plan in place. If you're swimming, never to swim alone. Also making sure that if you're going underway, that your boat is properly stocked and supplied, that your flares are in order, that your radios are working, that your batteries are charged, that sort of thing. And if you're swimming, do the research of the area that you're moving into, or you're going to be swimming in. Is there known rip currents in the area? Will there be a lifeguard? If there is posted signage, the signage is there to keep you safe.
Yeah, and if you are going out this weekend, it's probably best to stay out of Lake Michigan because of those rough water conditions. Now, if you are out on a boat, children ages 13 and under must wear a life jacket. For adults, that life jacket must be within arm's reach. So the #1 message is safety, safety, safety is your top priority this weekend as you're heading out on the water this weekend. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Adriana, thank you for those safety tips. A reminder, in Wisconsin, it is illegal to operate a motorboat, water skis, or a surfboard if you have a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08 or greater.
6:19 NASCAR coming to Wisconsin this weekend. An inside look coming up next.
Also ahead this morning, you could soon bet on your favorite sports teams as the state of Wisconsin gears up to join more than 20 other states in the country to allow sports betting. What that
All right, 6:23, everybody. Happy Friday. Big weekend ahead. The next 12 hours, we are looking good here. We have lots of sunshine on the way today. Highs will be in the lower 70s in Milwaukee, but inland could get close to 80 degrees this weekend. Everybody warms into at least the 80s on Saturday and then 90s on Sunday. Anybody heading up north this weekend? Well, it'll actually be hotter up north on Saturday. We're looking for highs in the lower 90s up towards, say, Wausau, Eagle River. O'Connell maybe topping out around 94. And here's your Sunday forecast. Again, still upper 80s and lower 90s for highs up north on Sunday. All right, let's take a look at the color of the forecast for today. Yeah, what a good photo here. Again, we have, let's see here. Marley was the name. Yep, Marley's the name. McDowell is the school. 5 years old. What a good picture here. You got the playground, the friends all out on the playground. I don't know who we got here. This is some sort of cartoon character looking cool.
Peppa Pig.
That's a pig? Oh,
I bet you it is Peppa Pig. Peppa.
That's Peppa Pig. Look at that. All sorts of. That looks like a fun scene out there. Hopefully a good scene this weekend, guys.
Yes, great plans for the holiday weekend.
Isn't it interesting the difference in some of these though? Like this is just lovely and nice, and then we had Tornado Kid the other day.
The other day.
Everybody take cover. It's all weather related.
All right,
Pleasant.
Well, thank you. Well, this weekend it'll be the first time the NASCAR Cup Series is in Wisconsin since the 1950s. And it's all happening at Road America.
Adriana Mendez is live there this morning with a look ahead. Adriana.
Hey, Susan and Vince. Yeah, big deal. NASCAR Cup Series returning to Road America since 1956. A lot of fans are going to pack this place to watch their favorite drivers battle it out here on the track. I'm joined with John Urett from Road America. And John, what can fans expect if they're heading out here this weekend?
They're going to expect fireworks on the track. Bring your red, white, and blue. It's going to be awesome 4th of July with NASCAR Cup for the Jockey Made in America 250, presented by Quick Trip. Two awesome Wisconsin brands representing America on the 4th of July, and the NASCAR Cup Series. They're going to be practicing for Xfinity Series today. You're going to see practice and qualifying tomorrow, as well as the race. Make sure to get here early by 9 a.m. on Sunday. Get a great place to park. You can move all about the facility. Bring your lawn chairs, your hats, your sunglasses. And I heard Brian wants to get on the track, too.
He does want to get on the track, but I want to get on the track before Brian gets on the track. So we got
a deal. We'll definitely get Brian out here. So anytime you want to take a spin, you let us know. It's going to be a great weekend.
Awesome. And you guys have such amazing fans, passionate fans from all across the country that are expected to come here to watch those race car drivers really battle it on the track. What can fans expect, and what makes this track so unique than other tracks across from America?
Well, it's called America's National Park of Speed for a reason, and that's because there's green grass, there's flowing hillsides. You're not dedicated to a seat, so you can move around the facility. When there's not cars on track, you do feel like you're in a national park. It's one of the few facilities in the United States where you can sit under a shade tree, put your feet in green grass, and watch some world-class racing. So we encourage everybody to prepare, get ready, come out, and have a good time.
And I was told turn 5 is probably the hardest turn. What makes that turn so difficult for drivers?
Lots of downhill braking coming into that turn, so it's very hard. It's a hard left going up into turn 6. So it's hard on brakes. It's hard with these heavier NASCAR Cup type cars. So it's really interesting to see how drivers are going to negotiate that turn and actually advance through the field during the race.
All right, awesome. Well, it's going to be a great weekend here. That race starts at 1:30 on Sunday, but as he mentioned, get here early, as 9 a.m. so you can get in here and get your prime spot. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Adriana, a lot of promises made there, and Nansky's howling in the back. He thinks he's up next.
It's a good time.
All right, 6:26. Still a lot more news ahead this morning. Out to Ryan Jenkins with what he's got coming up after 6:30.
Hey, good morning, Vince. We are going to hear from fans next. You know, there's a lingering question as we look ahead to Game 6 tomorrow night in Atlanta. We'll talk about that next at 6:30. Now at 6:30, chasing a championship. Bucks win Game 5. Game 6 is just one day away. What fans are hoping for, other than a win, of course, coming up.
And refreshing air out there this morning. Enjoy today. We're heating up into the weekend, and your forecast coming up.
If you're planning to travel over the long weekend, you are not alone. Why AAA is expecting this to be one of the busiest 4th of July travel weekends in years. And we'll have the worst times to travel coming up.
All the information you need to start your morning. This is TMJ4 News Today.
Good morning. You're watching TMJ4 News Today. So glad to have you with us early today. I'm Vince Vitrano.
And I'm Susan Kim. Appreciate your time on this Friday. We have a lot to share with you this morning. Our Adriana Mendez has your traffic, and she's also at Road America, where cars go really fast. I don't know. She gonna race today. And then
Put the chaser to work.
Right.
Yeah.
And then let's get to Brian Niznansky now with more on the forecast for today. It's a nice, comfortable day today, at least, Brian.
Absolutely. This morning, you might want a sweatshirt or a light jacket, but soon we'll be in the 70s again today. Awesome day expected. 58 right now in Milwaukee, 54 in Fond du Lac. Good morning. Mayville, you're at 52 degrees. Hustisford, good morning, 52 degrees. A little closer to town, New Berlin at 53. Racine at 58. Oak Creek at 58 degrees. Kenosha checking in at 57. Storm 4 Max radar across southeastern Wisconsin. We are quiet, including right here in Milwaukee. Lake Michigan forecast today. Another day that you do not want to go in the water. Stay a safe distance away from the water. Beach hazard statement through today. Dangerous swimming conditions for today. Here's the day planner. Again, a good one, up to 72 degrees by 5 o'clock with lots of sunshine. And here's a sneak peek at your weekend forecast. Let's weekend. Okay, on Sunday, the 4th of July, up to 92 degrees. And coming up, we're going to let you know how long this hot weather sticks around in the next week. And your forecast Super 7 Day coming up in a little bit. Adriana Mendez again up at Road America this morning, monitoring traffic. How's it going?
Well, the traffic is going pretty much good across the interstate system. However, there is a crash. This is out on I-43 traveling southbound. You do have a right lane blocked between exit 54 and exit 50. Speeds are really slow approaching that crash. You're down to 11 miles per hour. So you're going to want to add on some additional time if you're traveling out on those southbound lanes of I-43. Now, the rest of the roadway is looking good across the interstate system. However, we are starting to see those delays creep up. I-41 traveling northbound around Watertown Plank Road. This is where we typically see those delays because of that lane reduction in that area. So plan ahead if you do travel out on I-41. The rest of the roadway is looking great, as I mentioned, across the interstate system. Here's a look at some drive times for you. If you're traveling from the Zoo Interchange to Good Hope Road, that's a 9-minute commute. Oconomowoc to the Marquette Interchange, you're looking at 24 minutes. So overall, your morning drive should be good. Just add on some time for I-43 southbound and I-41 traveling north. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Adriana. 6:33 looking ahead now. According to AAA, this will be the second busiest July 4th travel weekend ever. Travel experts expect the holiday to bring pre-pandemic level traffic to roads and airports. According to Deloitte, 75% of travelers will be hitting the road.
AAA also says the worst times to travel are Friday between 4 and 5, Saturday between 11 and 1, and then again on Monday between 4 and 5 as well. Sunday is expected to be a light travel day.
If you are staying local, plenty of events happening in southeast Wisconsin. Milwaukee's celebration is actually scheduled for July 5th, the observing day of the holiday. Daytime celebrations will take place at Humboldt Park, King Center, and Endress Playfield. Fireworks will be held at 10 different Milwaukee County parks, and we've got a full list up and a closer look at how other communities are celebrating as well. It's all up at TMJ4.com. Chasing a championship right now, Milwaukee Bucks are a game away from punching their ticket to the NBA Finals.
So they beat the Hawks decisively in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals last night, and that was without Giannis. Our Rod Burks breaks down the game that kept us on the edge of our seats.
What a difference 48 hours can make for a basketball team. The Bucks, who got manhandled by the Hawks in Game 4 in Atlanta, came out on fire last night with Giannis sitting on the bench watching it all. The Bucks playing with some passion in the first half. Drew Holiday with a nice play here. The alley-oop over to Brook Lopez, who slams it home. Bucks up 14. Bucks on a 20-5 run right here. Holiday back over to Lopez for another jam. The big man was perfect from the floor early on. Giannis was loving it. Lopez, the story in the first half. Check out this floater, folks. I didn't know he had that in his game. He had 16 points in the first half. Drew Holiday ending the first half like an Olympian, knocking down the triple. Holiday with 25 points. Bucks by 9 at the break. Hawks trying to stay in the game. Kevin Huerter knocks down the jumper. Atlanta within 7, but check out this spin move by Chris Middleton. Baseline. Wow. And then he's going to knock down the triple. He had 26 points. And then Brook Lopez was the star of the night. He finished with 33. The Bucks beat the Hawks in Game 5, 123-112. They can close out the series in Atlanta on Saturday night.
Chris and Drew, I think, set the table the way they came out to start the first quarter. It's just, we got to get ready to do it again now.
Now the series shifts to Atlanta for Game 6 on Saturday. The Bucks could close out the series with a win at State Farm Arena.
Bucks fans waking up today anxiously waiting to find out whether Giannis could possibly be back on the court for Game 6. He was running all up and down the sideline yesterday.
He was cheering the team on.
All good.
The team traveling back to Atlanta for tomorrow night's game. And our Ryan Jenkins is live in the Deer District, where thousands of fans will be there Saturday night too to cheer on the Bucks. Hi, Ryan.
Yeah, that's right, Susan. They will pack into the Deer District once again. All it takes is a win tomorrow night, and the Bucks move on to the finals. And the big question that's still lingering this morning, will Giannis recover in time to take the court in Atlanta? Thousands inside and outside Pfizer Forum went wild when the Bucks secured last night's win. Fans telling us the team was in sync, and of course, if the players can do what they did last night again tomorrow and win with or without Giannis, the Bucks move on to face the Phoenix Suns in the finals. Many fans showed up here last night in support of Giannis while he sat out. Nearly everyone was wearing a number 34 jersey. Before the game, Giannis tweeted, "This is our house. Be loud tonight." And when Giannis speaks, Milwaukee listens.
I'm a little upset about him not playing tonight, but I'm confident he's going to make a comeback.
Unless the doctor's like, no. Because I'm pretty sure he's like, no, I'm playing next game. I don't care what y'all do. Wrap it up twice, 3 times.
And so if we hear anything about Giannis's condition, I promise we will let you know. Both on air and online. We'll be following any updates all day today. But for now, reporting live outside Pfizer Forum, Ryan Jenkins, TMJ4 News.
All right, Ryan, thank you. You can't help but pay attention to Giannis last night, right? I mean, on this courtside there, standing up.
He looked well.
He did, right? I mean, he was
Yes.
standing, didn't seem, I don't
Definitely hope to see him again.
I know fans were watching and saying, oh, he looks good.
I like that lady. Wrap it up twice, 3 times, whatever y'all got to do.
Absolutely. Other top stories this morning. It may not be long before you can legally bet on Bucks, Packers, and Brewers games in Wisconsin. Governor Tony Evers and the Oneida Nation signed an agreement to allow in-person betting on sporting events for the first time in the state. They hope it could begin by this fall's NFL season. The agreement still needs federal approval.
A new turn in the case against Kyle Rittenhouse, the teenager charged with killing 2 men during rioting last summer in Kenosha.
Prosecutors are looking to challenge the character of the defendant, Rittenhouse. They want the court to allow pictures of Rittenhouse visiting a Mount Pleasant bar. They claim he was with members of an organization known as the Proud Boys.
The Southern Poverty Law Center classifies that as a hate group. They also want to show a video of Rittenhouse allegedly assaulting a girl at the Kenosha lakefront months before the shooting. His trial is expected to begin late this year. Happening today, Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett's administration is expected to unveil a proposal to aldermen to spend nearly $400 million in American Rescue Plan Act money that is coming to the city from the federal government. That according to our partners at the Milwaukee Business Journal. Milwaukee is set to receive about $394 million from the federal government COVID-19 stimulus bill and has received about half of that already. It sparked a series of public hearings, an online community survey, and discussions among city officials about how best to spend that money.
Coming up on TMJ4 News today, a local teenager growing into a rising star in the NASCAR community. Hear how he thinks he's going to perform in this weekend's race.
All right, super 7-day forecast as we head on through the day today. Nice and refreshing, 72 degrees, mostly sunny skies on Saturday, 88 degrees. Going to be getting hot on Saturday and especially into Sunday. Saturday evening, I know there's going to be different festivities all weekend long. I know a lot of municipalities doing their fireworks Saturday evening, and it looks good. By 8 o'clock, 81 degrees. By 9 o'clock, 78. By 10 o'clock, 76 degrees. Now, on the 4th of July, we're looking at a hot day, 92 degrees. Nowhere near the hottest 4th of July on record. That goes to 2012 when we had a temperature of 102 on the 4th. Now, as we look at the coldest, 45 degrees, and the wettest, an inch, 1.8 inches of rain. Heading into next week, still hot on Monday and a chance of storms late Monday and into Tuesday. More on that and cooler temperatures next week coming up.
All right, welcome back. I'm Adriana Mendez here at Road America this morning, and I'll talk about this in just a moment. This is going to be a big place to be at this weekend. Now, talking about traffic this morning, we do have a crash. This is out on I-41 traveling southbound. You have a right lane blocked between exit 54 and exit 50. Speeds are really slow in this area. I-41 traveling northbound, we are starting to see those delays start to pick up near Watertown Plank Road, so add on some additional time if you're traveling out on the northbound lane. This is because the DOT, that north leg of the Zoo interchange project, remember, you do have a lane reduction right there at Watertown Plank Road. But the rest of the roadways across the interstate system are looking really good. We're not seeing any other crashes or delays out there, so your morning commute should be pretty good. Aside from I-43 southbound right at exit 54, you're going to want to add on some additional time because speeds are crawling in that area. Now, I'm here at Road America, and this is going to be a busy weekend this weekend. Now, some of the NASCAR's rising stars are going to be here this weekend, and for one local teenager, he's really on the fast track. Lance Allen has more.